Discipline, often misunderstood as mere self-restraint, is in fact a profound source of personal power. It is the invisible force that shapes habits, molds character, and directs our energy toward meaningful achievement. When we think about success, whether in careers, relationships, health, or personal growth, discipline emerges as the foundation upon which lasting progress is built. But what makes discipline so powerful, and how can we harness its strength in our daily lives? At its essence, discipline is the ability to act according to our values and long-term goals, even when faced with temptations or distractions. It is the difference between doing what is easy and choosing what is right. The power of discipline lies in its capacity to transform fleeting motivation into sustained effort. Motivation may spark action, but discipline keeps the flame alive, guiding us through moments of doubt and fatigue. Consider how discipline operates in the life of an athlete. Training day after day, often before the sun rises, the athlete does not always rely on inspiration. Instead, they lean on routine and commitment, trusting that every repetition, every early morning, brings them closer to excellence. This same principle applies to anyone pursuing mastery, whether it's learning a new language, building a business, or cultivating healthier habits. Discipline bridges the gap between intention and execution, turning dreams into realities. The power of discipline extends beyond achievement. It also grants us freedom. Paradoxically, by committing to certain routines or boundaries, we liberate ourselves from the chaos of indecision and procrastination. When we establish disciplined habits, like budgeting our finances, scheduling our priorities, or dedicating time for rest, we create a structure that supports our well-being and productivity. We become the architects of our own lives rather than passengers swept along by circumstance. Moreover, discipline strengthens our resilience. Life inevitably presents setbacks and obstacles. With discipline, we develop the capacity to persevere, to get up after a fall, and to continue moving forward despite challenges. It teaches us patience, endurance, and the value of incremental progress. Each small act of self-control compounds, building a reservoir of inner strength that we can draw upon when times are tough. But discipline is not synonymous with rigidity or self-punishment. True discipline is rooted in self-respect and self-compassion. It is about making choices that honor our deepest values rather than succumbing to fleeting impulses. It requires us to set realistic expectations, forgive ourselves when we slip, and recommit to our goals with renewed determination. In this way, discipline becomes a gentle guide rather than a harsh taskmaster. Cultivating discipline begins with clarity. We must first identify what truly matters to us. When our goals are clear and meaningful, it becomes easier to prioritize them over distractions. Next, we break these goals down into specific, manageable steps. Consistency is key. Even small daily actions accumulate over time to produce remarkable results. It also helps to create environments that support discipline, removing temptations, setting reminders, and surrounding ourselves with people who encourage our growth. Finally, celebrating progress is essential. Every time we honor our commitments, we reinforce our sense of agency and capability. These victories, no matter how small, build momentum, fostering a positive cycle of effort and reward. In a world full of instant gratification and endless options, discipline stands as a quiet superpower. It is the force that enables us to focus, to persevere, and ultimately, to achieve what we set out to do. When we embrace discipline, we unlock our potential and become empowered to shape our lives with intention and purpose.